So the iPhone 11 Pro Max has been out for about 4 months now, and I've owned one for just a little over 3 months. Now, I did buy this phone for the purpose of using it as my personal phone for interacting with family and friends, while I use my Galaxy Note 10 Plus for everything else. And here's how it's working out so far. Hey guys, I'm sorry about my voice here, but I'm just now getting over a cold. Oh, by the way, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. It's a huge boost to the channel, and I truly appreciate your support of the channel here. Now, over the past few months, I've been alternating between this phone and a few others for a couple of reasons. The first one being so that I can get a chance to test out the other phones and actually get to share with you all my take on each of them. And the other reason being that I just wanted to go ahead and fully get back into the Apple ecosystem and kind of get used to the continuity again and the ease of use that the Apple ecosystem is so well known for. Now, the reality is here we are 3 months later, and despite the fact that I'm still trying to adapt to that ecosystem, the phone itself has continuously just performed like a beast. It's an amazing phone. So generally with Apple devices, you kind of have to truly immerse yourself into the ecosystem in order to very much enjoy the amazing continuity, as I mentioned earlier, that Apple offers. But then again, this phone alone offers so much without all of the extra stuff that you can add in order to jump into that continuity. So if you are stuck on just the fundamentals of a flagship device such as battery or performance or camera, this phone will offer you all of that. By now, it is no secret that the battery on this thing is out of this world. And I'm sure every video that you've watched on this phone already emphasized that fact. And on that note, let me go ahead and be redundant and confirm that fact. Over the past 3 months, the battery on here has been just awesome on a constant basis. I have yet to use this phone till the battery died. And it's been steady. I'm talking like a good day and a half before I even find myself limboing around 5 or 10% battery life. This thing is a beast. Don't get me wrong, this is all subjective, depending on how you use your phone. But out of all of the phones that I've ever owned in my life, this one has provided by far the best battery life. So this is definitely ahead of my Galaxy Note 10. I remember when I got my Note 10 Plus, I was just so amazed by the battery life. This one has definitely surpassed that. And additionally, Apple actually does offer a way for you to track the metrics of the battery. They have a good way to present to you what the battery life looks like, and that's a good way for you to go ahead and track your battery life. Performance-wise, over the past 3 months, the A13 Bionic chip has performed simply beautifully. The phone handles everything you throw at it with not even a glimpse of stutter. It is incredibly fast and snappy. Now, it's just too bad Apple doesn't offer multitasking on this phone, and that doesn't take anything away from the phone itself, because I know not a lot of people multitask on their phones here, but I personally, for my personal use, I tend to do work on my phone in little clusters, so I tend to do different things at the same time, and the phone that I'm currently using, the Galaxy Note 10, is covering that pretty well. But anyways, because I always find myself multitasking, I've gotten so used to doing it on my Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which by the way is more of a productivity phone, that I'm still having a hard time fully getting used to this one. So 3 months later, I still find it kind of annoying that I can't multitask and perform very simple file downloads without any complications here and there. Additionally, notifications actually have a better setup on Android than they do here, and that's just my personal opinion. And of course, these are just a few of the gripe that I have with the iPhone or the Apple ecosystem, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, the phone itself is just amazing. One thing that I want to highlight here is that navigating social media apps like Twitter or Instagram or even Facebook, in my experience, are way better on the iPhone, on this phone, than they are on my Android. The GUI and navigation seem to flow just a little more seamlessly and naturally for me. So that's something I've grown to very much like over the past 3 months on this phone. And that's along with really loud speakers and a very nice Super Retina display, which by the way is surprisingly bright in the sun. The camera, of course, has been the subject of constant talks over the past few months on this device because it is, in fact, worth talking about. I'm not the type that just goes around and takes pictures of anything or everything that I see, but generally if I find myself in a position where I need to take a picture, I would actually really wish that I am actually carrying this phone in my pocket. Apple did such an amazing job improving the camera. Obviously you get 3 lenses on the back here working to bring you top-notch pictures. In my experience over the past few months, the camera has delivered pinpoint color accuracy on photos with the least amount of overprocessing and has performed very well under low light or during nighttime. It takes amazing videos and dynamic range is just amazing here. And I really enjoy the ability to quickly switch to video when taking pictures, along with this phenomenal camera stability that just comes with it. Overall, the camera on here is top notch, and there's just no question about that. Additionally, you have the Apple ecosystem, which offers you that continuity I mentioned earlier, allowing you to take those pictures or those videos and just airdrop them into another iDevice and then either edit or share them with family or whatever you want to do with it. But anyways, so 3 months later, here's my take on this phone. Even though I still find myself having an extremely hard time fully readapting to the ecosystem, this phone is a great phone. However, I don't think it should cost as much as it does, but still, it's a very good phone. The form factor makes it a perfect size phone for me because I have huge hands and it's a fairly large phone, but I have no problem rocking this thing every day. Now, is this phone for the everyday person? I don't think so. The iPhone 11 offers better value than this thing. Only buy this thing if you truly just like the phone and you want to buy it. Otherwise, you pretty much get everything you get from here, you'll get that in the iPhone 11. And that's just my take. But still, I like this one. I like the color. I like the fact that it has the 3 cameras. And I just like having it. Anyways, I hope this helps you in your purchasing decision. Please don't forget to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, of course. I'm going to catch you in the comment section. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. Hopefully I feel better by then. All right, guys.